Close your eyes, relax, feel your heartbeat, and hear the sound of your breath. This is the sound of the heart. Every organ in our body represents an emotion. Nothing is separate. They are all connected, so be open to every experience. Breathe into your sacral chakra and let it soften in your breath as you visualize the color orange, as you take in nourishment and life force energy. Now, breathe into your sacral again. Inviting in the color orange. We are addicted to pleasure and we are averse to pain. Move through the pain and pleasure, and grounding yourself is important, knowing that pleasure and pain, and in the middle this too shall pass, that we are not addicted to the pain and we're not addicted to the pleasure. So bathe your aura with orange, balancing, empowering, and motivating. Let your aura be fed as you say the words, I honor my needs and I allow myself to be nourished. The sacral chakra also has many powerful qualities. Intuitional knowledge and perfect control over the senses. Addictions are another energy that are attached to the sacral chakra. And these addictions can be the usual ones of food, alcohol, and drugs. Also can be our addiction to pain, our addiction to suffering, our addiction to drama. This is the monkey mind that goes over and over and over in our heads. Desires of anger, jealousy, sexuality, attachments, and other addictions are also released by this chakra coming into balance. Let's be conscious that we are dissolving them now. Let's be conscious that we're dissolving them now, and it's for your highest good.
Yes.
As the sacral chakra is also known as the sexual and the heart center that's located in the lower abdomen, 3 inches below your navel. So put your hand over. As you go deeper and deeper into your sacral, into your hara, breathe in. I honor my needs and I allow myself to be nourished. I honor my needs and I allow myself to be nourished. You can remove your hands and feel the rhythm of your breath again. The breath for the water element. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, just like a water fountain. Now breathe to your own liking, nice and gentle. The waters in your body are ready to receive from the environment. We are continually giving and receiving through our sensory organs and chakra system. The chakras of the water elements are connected, and they're connected to the nervous and hormonal systems and act as gateways to the physical and from the body to the environment. And in this way, we are connected to all life as we breathe information into our bodies from our environment and from the vibration of the planet. Our fluid in our body, of the water in our body, takes all the data and sends it to the relevant parts of our systems wherever it is needed. The waters are affected by the signals that we give them. It's the Japanese emoto, messages from the water. Messages of love, appreciation, and kindness will affect us in a positive way, while negative causes well-being problems. The divine plan consists of the earth as a living nature and of all the cosmic planets that can influence our body. All 7 chakras are associated with 7 planets. And the sacral chakra is associated and has a cosmic connection of Jupiter in the solar system. Jupiter is associated with abundance and expansion. Water is in the sacral chakra is associated with our emotional body. No living species on this planet can exist without water. Over 70% of this earth is water. And your human body is made up greater than 60% of water. A baby is born with 80% of water. And your lungs are 80% water. In our bodies, water is synonymous with our blood, and it is the earth's lifeblood. We trust that we are upheld by the waters of life. Let us now set our intention that we are aligning with the planet Jupiter and our sacral chakra. The angelic presence associated with the sacral chakra is Archangel Metatron. He is recognized for his sacred geometry healing cube that is known as the harmony and the balance of nature. Imagine now Archangel Metatron, known to us as the King of Angels, and he's holding that healing cube on your sacral center, which is a unity symbol for personal transformation. Let him heal and clear you now. And as we feel that energy in our sacral chakra of Archangel Metatron, as we feel it now, we'll say the mantras, which are, I am fluid, I am flowing, I am pure, I am generosity. I am flowing with abundance. I am fluid. I am flowing. I am pure. I am generosity. And I am flowing with abundance. This elemental water part of me, I am now bringing into alignment. This elemental water part of me, I am now bringing into alignment. This elemental water part of me, I am now bringing into alignment. So now we're going to redirect any chaotic energies held in the elemental levels of your emotional water body into the peaceful, balanced power and proper alignment for you now. Be aware that we're redirecting any of these energies that are held in any cell or any organ of our body now. And we're allowing them to leave so that we'll have peaceful, balanced power and proper alignment. I am the purification of water. I am a powerful waterfall. Visualize it, hear it, and feel it cleanse you now. Flow into a stream, into a river, into a shimmering lake. You are that drop of water that goes into the ocean. That drop of water that is all powerful as part of that ocean. That ocean would not be complete without you as that drop of water. Now again, visualize, hear, and feel and see yourself as that drop of water into the stream, into the river, into a shimmering lake. As we breathe now, breathe into our sacral. Also breathe into our heart. I am that I am the energy of love. I am that I am the energy of love. And that energy flows through me now. I am the wave of manifestation, and I am moving the ocean inside to bring me to pure consciousness. I am moving the ocean inside of me into pure consciousness. Again, we are that drop in the ocean that makes up the ocean. Therefore, you can make change by your own intentions, as the water has a memory. Each time as I drink water, I set the intention of the memory as it goes into my body. And as my body is made up of 60–70% of water, I send the intention to every cell and every organ in my body. So I drink the water as I am now. I am peace. I am love. Whatever it is, I am abundant. Whatever you'd like to say. Any deficiencies or imbalances in this chakra lead to emotional distress and problems in relationships. So it's relations with people or family in our lives, with food, with water, with alcohol, with that monkey mind, whatever it is that we're addicted to, listening to that. So when we're grounded, we create, because the sacral chakra is about creativity. So we're creating a different life for ourselves. We're creating and manifesting our reality. So let us give focus, to give intention to release any blockages in the sacral chakra now. Sacral is associated with the shape of a pattern V. Imagine the V now. And now we're going to remove anything, any blockages, with the sounds of the sacral. I'm going to do it 3 times, and I'm going to do it 3 times for manifestation. You can join in with me, or you can vibrate it inside yourself. You can feel the vibration inside yourself. So it's warm. And it's also the SIBO. Feel the vibration of the sounds, of all the sounds now. Stay inside and connect to the alignment of your sacral chakra. And connect it now to your root chakra. So we're actually connecting the root to the sacral. So relationships, connections to others, moving forward in life. We promote and control physical abilities, and it influences our sexuality. The earth vibrational healing crystals are orange cornelian, amber, tiger's eye, and these are some of the energies, crystal energies that can heal the sacral chakra. The essential oils for healing the sacral chakra are orange, jasmine, and rose. The second chakra is the emotional center of our body. And our emotions are programmed for our well-being and enjoyment of life. It is crucial to be aware of our emotions, as we can safely get connected to our childhood emotions to rewire and reboot our old patterns and emotional stumbling blocks that have held us back. The positive attributes of the sacral chakra is self-sufficiency. Our culture has become narcissistic and tells us it is not manly to cry or mature to cry or to be angry at unjust systems. We were taught that children should be seen and not heard. We were taught to put up and shut up. Fears of loss of control, being controlled by dominant forces such as addictions, betrayal, financial loss, abandonment by a partner or colleague. The sacral chakra is also fear of loss. So also fear of loss of the physical body by death or illness. Our positives for the sacral are our ability to defend and protect ourselves, our resilience to recover financially and take risks in life, in occupations or relationships, our ability to make conscious decisions. So when the student is ready, the teacher appears. The affirmations: I love my life. I am fluid on this path of life, and I am so grateful for water. I honor my needs, and I allow myself to be nourished. I honor my needs, and I allow myself to be nourished. So let's gently now come back and take a few conscious breaths. Bring the focus back into your body and gently wiggle your toes and your fingers. And when you're ready, open your eyes and take a few deep breaths. If you've turned your video off, turn it back on. I hope you've enjoyed the sound healing with guided chakra and elemental vibration. Next will be a brief introduction into who I am. And we will share some new and refresher acupressure and immunity points. We will then close with an oracle card reading relating to the sacral chakra. So I'm Liz. For anybody that knows me, for anybody that doesn't know me, I'm Liz Dooley. And I'm a professional energy and sound healing therapist and a mental health behavioral therapist. I offer a variety of natural energy healing treatments. I'm a rising star and Reiki teacher. I am also an acupuncturist and acupressure. And I work at Creek and Wellness Retreat as a consultant therapist. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring you to, I'm going to do some acupressure points for you. Some that we did last week, which I think some of them that we can continue to do. So I'm going to show you, first of all, I'm going to show you the Shen Man. So the Shen Man, if you can look at it on the chart, can you see the chart? Yeah. So this is a beautiful one for anybody. So it's on the lobe of the ear. Yeah. And a lot of the time it's used in addictions or it's used for stress. And the Shen Man is called the seat of the soul. So just use your thumb and your index finger and rotate it gently. Okay. So I find it really good for sleep as well, because it's the seat of the soul and it settles the mind. Okay. Has everybody got that? It's in the little apex of the ear, the Shen Man. Is everybody okay with that one? Now the second one is the earlobes, and we've often been told about this before. So it's the ears are connected to the brain, as we know. The ear is actually the fetus, and is every point on the body. It clears the mind and gets rid of tension. So it's like when the mind gets really full. So we pull down 3 times with our fingers, with our thumb and our index finger. So pull it 3 times. Now watch, be aware when you're doing it of really how powerful that is. Do you know how it can clear the mind when the mind gets really full? So one of them that I did last week, that the diagram is not up, is the morning energizer, and I find it very good. It's the ren and the dew of the body. So it's your 2 fingers. So the top, just under your nose there, and on your lip, and you just do a movement. You can do it quite firm if you like, and I find that's really good in the morning to wake you up. Okay. Is everybody okay with that? Yeah. So the next one I find that's really excellent for, you know, I find this one, you can use it anytime. You can use it when you're under pressure. It's for letting go. It's the large intestine 4. And we can use it for letting go of anger, for letting go of sadness, because on the back of, I think we did it last week, we're talking about lung 7 and lung 9. So sadness and grief is around there. And we can do the 2 of them together if you want to, letting go. So you're letting go. Can you see where I'm doing it? Yeah, on the hand like that. Now I be there sometimes, and I realize that I'm doing it like unconsciously, but consciously. You know, it's great for anybody that's constipated as well, or that holds on to things. Okay, so it's letting go. So it will relieve fear and letting it go. Okay, so the pericardium 6 then. So the pericardium is our heart protector around our heart, and it's just there's 2 little lines there, and it's anywhere there on the, you know, on the wrist where the wrist flexes. You can go down any of them. It's like 6, 7, whatever. And I, with the pericardium, it holds all the anxiety and all of every lifetime, actually. So I find it's very good for the autonomic nervous system. It's very good for stress and anxiety, for depression. And it's also good for anybody that gets motion sickness. So see where I am? And you'll see it on the thing. So I find them points really good. You know, if you really only had a few points there now at this moment in time, because there's so much pressure, there's so much stress, there's so much anxiety around, there are little points that you can do for yourself. Okay? So now, how are we all doing? Good, I hope. So what I'm going to do is, oh, one's just jumped out there. So what I have there is relationship cards. So I've just, one jumped out, it just came out, right? So I'm going to put it up there. This is for the group. And it says, ta-da, I am lovable. I sure am. I receive my validation from my self-love and my own inner power. So when we talk about self-love, actually, we were told like it's vain to love yourself and whatever, but it's so pivotal and crucial. I'm learning on my journey, and I can tell you I'm still learning at a deeper level the importance of self-love. And I receive validation from my self-love and from my own inner power. So that's wonderful. Thank you, David. I'm going to take another one now. And when I take the next one, because we have a little bit of time after this one, if somebody wants to tell me to stop, I'll take a card for them. But it's for all of us anyway, as we know. Wow. I couldn't make this up. It says, I am ready to forgive. Very connected to the self-love and being lovable. When I learn to forgive, I move out of the past and into the present. Wow. I love it. It makes me very joyful to think that. And, you know, it's the only way. Because look where we are today. Regardless of anything, look where we are today. How wonderful is that? Can anybody see that? It says, I am impeccable in word and behavior. I strive, I am scrupulously honest with others without being brutal and without being a people pleaser. So it's actually very much connected to the self-love, actually, that I have to care for myself first. So I have to be honest with others. You know, like if I'm honest with others, then I won't be getting angry and upset. So but I suppose, you know, for me, you have to learn a certain way of how to be honest. Okay? Would anybody like me to pull another card? Is everybody okay? I keep going while I can because it's a group consciousness. I release myself from self-importance. When I let go of self-important feelings, I free myself from self-pity and anger. When I look at that one, it kind of says to me that, you know, don't worry about things. It's not important, and everything is being perfect just as it is. You know, so when we've got that old pattern of, you know, beating ourselves up because, you know, we think, oh, if I don't do that right or whatever it is. And you know what? It's really not important in the bigger scheme of things because I feel that we're all doing our best anyway. So we're not that important and we are, if that makes sense. So release myself from that self-importance. And the next one then, I love these cards because they're all about relationships, and it's a relationship with yourself. And when you have that, it goes outside of you. Every encounter with another individual is truly significant. So it doesn't matter who they are. It can be the man in the shop, whoever it is, you know, everybody is significant and important. Right, so how I treat people, whether it be an old friend or a teller at the bank, is indicative of how I expect people to treat me. So don't expect ourselves to be treated nice if we're not treating somebody nice, basically. You know what I mean? We have to what's the word? Talk the talk, walk the walk. So that's a lovely one. And I'm going to pick this one because this is at the top. I just had to drink water. I'm sending you all love through the water, the message of the water, because we're all connected in that big ocean. I am sensitive to the thoughts and feelings of others. So like, while it's nice to be sensitive to ourselves, it's nice to be sensitive to others. My sensitivity enables me to communicate my own feelings more effectively, that is, without judgment or blame. I'm just going to read that one again. I'm sensitive to the thoughts and feelings of others. My sensitivity enables me to communicate my own feelings more effectively, that is, without judgment or blame. But for me, opening up that a little bit more, it says to me, it's okay to be vulnerable. We can't be bouncing around all the time, happy, 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 because that's really not balance. And that's what we're talking about in the sacral chakra. There's happiness, sadness, and what's in between, and this too shall pass. And everything passes. The happiness passes, the sadness passes. And I think for me, we've learned, because, you know, we all, you know, have a common denominator here that, you know, that we all know Derek and the teachings and Creekle Wellness Centre. And I'm so looking forward to going back there now. It's opening up again in a few weeks' time. And I'm looking forward to starting that work again. So next week, this is our second week, the Sacral Chakra. Next week, the 7th of June, same time, it will be the solar plexus. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. And just to say to you that my website is acuangels.com. And I have a beautiful website, I have to say. Thank you, Jennifer. And namaste. Journal during the week, because you will find, and my co-host, the beautiful Sandra. Thank you very much, Sandra. And I have to thank Graham as well, because he's jumping in there, you know, when I start getting a bit panicky. So it's great. So namaste. Take a journal out, because I find when I'm, and Sandra say the same, because we're doing the work, we're actually getting things that are coming up during the week that are connected to that sacral chakra, and the same last week was connected to the grounding. So drink lots of water, drink lemon water. Also, that we're aware that water has the memory. So when I'm drinking the water, I'm always saying, you know, I'm healthy, and the water is cleaning out my organs, and it's cleaning out my cells, and it's rebooting my energy and whatever it is. So drink lots of lemon water. And I think the cough is telling me I'm finished. Okay. It was great, everybody. I'm so happy to see everybody.